Ian returned to his hometown after 8 long years. He came for his cousin's wedding, but someone else caught his eyes, Alina. She was no longer the little girl he remembered. She had grown into a beautiful, graceful woman. But her eyes, they told a silent story. Every time Ian looked at her, she quickly looked away. But when he turned, she stared at him with emotions she tried to hide. Ian felt something strange in his heart. Why was he thinking about her so much? Why did her smile stay in his mind? At the dinner table, their hands touched by mistake. Alina didn't pull away. Ian felt a spark, but stayed quiet. That night, he watched her from the balcony as she stood under the moonlight. Her beauty felt unreal. Something deep was growing between them. They barely spoke, yet the silence between them was louder than words. Ian started to wonder, was this just family love, or something more? He couldn't stop thinking about her. But in their culture, cousin love was forbidden. That truth made everything more confusing and more dangerous. Their hearts were waking up, but they didn't know what was coming next. The family house lost power one night. Everyone gathered candles and laughed, but Ian and Alina quietly slipped away to the terrace. Under the stars, they sat in silence. The cool breeze touched their skin. The sky was dark, but their hearts were glowing. Alina looked at him with soft, sad eyes. Sometimes she whispered, "I wish I wasn't your cousin." Ian froze. Her words hit him hard. He looked at her, but she had already turned away. That moment changed everything. All night, Ian couldn't sleep. Her words kept repeating in his mind. From that day, something shifted. They avoided the crowd. They shared secret smiles, quiet laughter, and long eye contact. Their conversations grew deeper. She told him about her dreams, her fears, and her lonely nights. Ian listened like never before. He found comfort in her voice. He felt peace near her. The more they talked, the more he realized this was love, real love. But it was the kind of love they couldn't speak about. They didn't know what to do, but they knew they couldn't stay apart. Something beautiful was happening between them, something they couldn't stop. The family planned a picnic at the riverside. Everyone was happy, playing and laughing. Alina ran across the grass, but suddenly slipped. She hurt her ankle and cried out. Ian rushed to her without thinking. He lifted her in his arms, strong and gentle. As he carried her, Alina looked into his eyes and whispered, "Don't put me down. Please." Those words sent shivers through him. He sat with her under a tree. Their hands stayed close. She leaned on his shoulder. No one noticed, but their world was changing. Their hearts were too full to speak. Later that night, Ian texted her, "I can't stop thinking about today." Alina replied with just one line, "Me too." From that moment, their messages became longer, sweeter, and full of emotion. They spoke every night, sometimes until morning. They shared secrets, dreams, and soft, hidden feelings. They imagined a life where they weren't cousins, where they could love freely. But every sweet word reminded them, this love was not allowed. Still, they couldn't stop. Their hearts had already chosen each other. They were falling deeper, and it was too late to turn back now. It was a cloudy afternoon. Ian and Alina walked to a nearby shop. On the way back, rain poured suddenly. They ran for cover, laughing and holding hands. They found a small shed and stood close, wet and shivering. Alina leaned into him. "Why does this feel so right when it's so wrong?" she asked softly. Ian looked at her, heart pounding. He wanted to kiss her, to hold her forever. But he stopped himself. The pain of love without permission was heavy. They stared into each other's eyes. That moment was full of love and fear. Back home, things started to change. Alina's mother saw them whispering and grew suspicious. She warned Alina to stay away. The house felt colder. Alina cried at night. Ian felt helpless. He wanted to fight for her, but he didn't want to break the family apart. Their love was real. Their pain was real. But so was the wall between them, the truth that they were cousins. Still, in every glance, every smile, and every silent moment, their love kept growing. They were trapped in a love story the world would never accept. Ian made a hard decision. He would leave early. He couldn't stay and watch her break. The night before his flight, Alina came to his room. Her eyes were red. "Don't go," she said, her voice shaking. "I can't take this pain." Ian pulled her into a hug. They stood in silence, holding each other tightly. Their hearts were breaking. Slowly, their lips met, soft, slow, and full of love. It was their first kiss, and their last. The next morning, Ian left without saying goodbye to anyone but her. Years passed. Alina got married. Her husband was kind, but he never touched her heart like Ian did. She kept Ian's old ring hidden in a drawer, like a secret. Ian never married. He tried to move on, but no one could replace her. They never met again. But in their hearts, that forbidden love stayed alive, sweet, painful, unforgettable. They were two souls meant for love, but not for life. Sometimes love is strong, but fate is stronger. And that's how a cousin love story ended, quietly, beautifully, and forever broken.